What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to my kitchen. I've said it before and I'm gonna reiterate it again right now. In order to make sure your day is set up for success, weight loss success, you gotta make sure that first step you take in the form of breakfast is the right one. The last thing you wanna do is start your day off with a couple donuts and then try to balance it out later. It doesn't work for anybody, I promise. But that doesn't mean we gotta give up on flavor or fun foods, man. We just gotta make better choices. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how we do that. With this recipe, we'll be making Anabolic bacon breakfast pizza. All the things you love about breakfast: bacon, eggs, cheese, but we combined it with pizza. If you've been looking for a simple, fun, and anabolic way to hit your weight loss goals without sacrificing on flavor or mouth pleasure, then look no further than this recipe, because I'm telling you, it just might change your life. And if you want access to every single recipe I drop on this channel, basically my playbook, then check out the link in my description for that RJF Anabolic Cookbook. A simple, easy to use guide you can pull up right on your phone. Take it shopping with you. It's got all the ingredients, what you need to weigh out, step-by-step instructions. I tell you the brands, everything that you need to succeed. Dieting doesn't have to be hard, man. We can eat the foods we love. We just gotta make better choices. And if you don't believe me, check out any of my other videos, man. I've been preaching it for a while. You get it one time, you get every future recipe I have for free. So if you guys are ready to get another epic video underway, then as always, man, I'm here to do it for you. Let's do it! Yeah! All right, ladies and gentlemen, not only is this recipe wicked simple, but it's easy to whip up for multiple people, and I'm gonna show you. But first, let's get started with one. First thing we're gonna do is get our eggs ready. We won't be using traditional eggs because they're gonna be higher calorie. Instead, we opt for egg beaters. It's basically liquid egg whites, but they look yellow. Makes for a prettier thumbnail. We're gonna weigh out 138 grams. Now we're just gonna preheat a skillet to medium heat, hit it with nonstick, and quickly scramble our eggs. Now that the eggs are done, we can start building. I have a foil-lined baking sheet here that's also gonna double as my building station. I'm gonna hit it with nonstick, and then to keep this simple, I'm just gonna use a classic thin and crispy pre-made pizza crust. Almost any grocery should have a version of these pre-made. This one is 220 calories if you have to find a different brand. So I'll just sit my crust right down on here, and with our cooked egg, I'm just gonna evenly spread it as our first layer on this breakfast pizza. The amount that we weighed out and cooked should be perfect for this. And boom, that looks good to me. Now we're just gonna go in and add 56 grams of fat-free cheddar cheese right on top. And don't sleep on fat-free cheddar cheese as a protein source. They got it for a couple dollars a bag at Walmart, and a 56-gram serving is 18 grams of protein. So the people that told you you had to give up cheese on a diet, they were lying to you. And then the final ingredient we need to add to make this a bacon pizza is real bacon pieces. These are fully cooked, and they're originally made to go on salads, or really, I guess, whatever. But you'll find them in the salad section with the dressings. These are great. It's real, it's meaty, it's from a cow, everything you want. So I'll just go in with this bacon and evenly distribute it on the top of our breakfast pizza. And voila, ain't she a beauty? And there you have it, just like that, in a matter of minutes, this bad boy's ready to go in the oven. But I'm gonna make a couple more before we do that. That way you can see how easy it is to whip multiple of these up for the whole family, or the boys, or your girl if she's a big eater. Let's go. In no time at all, we got a couple more breakfast pizzas whipped up. This one is the same as the first one we did, except I added a little white onion to the top. Those will crisp up in the oven. It's really gonna add some nice flavor. Whereas with this one, we left the bacon off completely and just added some white onions and green onions to give it a little pop of color. Really here, the options are endless with your toppings. As long as you're making the right choices, you can't lose. Now we can toss these in the oven. What we're gonna do, preheat your oven to 400 degrees, and this needs about 10 to 12 minutes, and it's gonna be perfect. If you're doing multiple pizzas, you might need a couple more minutes. Basically, everything on here is already cooked. We just want that cheese melted. So that's a good indicator. Slide her in. Woo. Grab the second batch. Slide her in. Woo. Ladies and gentlemen, when I return, it's Anabolic breakfast pizza time. Let's go. And boom, ladies and gentlemen, our anabolic bacon breakfast pizza is finished. The last thing it needs is just a little bit of salt and a little bit of black pepper and she'll be ready to go. Now we'll do an old-fashioned cut test. If you cooked it right, that crust should be crispy and this should hold together perfectly. Ooh, baby. A little bit of that cheese pool here. Our bacon got crispy. We got that egg underneath. I know that you ain't looking at this and thinking this looks like anything but excellent. If you made it this far into the video, guys, smash that thumbs up button for me. Comment anything down below. Now I think I'm gonna get these other pizzas cut up. I'm gonna lay them on the plate and we're gonna do a good old-fashioned taste test and comparison. So I think it's time. Pull up a chair, strap on the old feedback, and try these things together. You guys ready? Let's go. It's go time, ladies and gentlemen. Before we dive into these breakfast pieces, I need me a little bit of energy. Final Boss Pre Rainbow Supernova. Perfect for pre-workout, perfect any time of day, except for like right before bed. We need a little energy. Impeccable flavor. Check out finalbossperformance.com. Code RGF10 saves you 10%. And we still got the apparel Christmas sale going on, man. Finalbossathletics.com. Code BOSS40. 40% off channel merch, the joggers, long sleeves, all of it. So I'm gonna get in here and grab a piece of the OG, the standard bacon, egg, and cheese. Get a load of that, man. 3, 2, 1. There we go. This is so good. It's bacon, it's egg, it's cheese, it's pizza crust. If you like any of those things by themselves, you combine them all together, there's no way you're not gonna like it. I'm gonna use that real bacon. It gives you that like real bacon flavor, not that turkey bacon flavor, so. It's hitting all the right spots for me. Seriously, that is a real winner. If you've been following me on Instagram, you've been seeing me eat this for breakfast like the last week. And after having it 7 days in a row, I'm really not getting tired of it. So amazing, killer. That was good. Now let's move over. Let's do the green and white onion one. Without the bacon, does it still hold up? So there we go. Little less meat, little more green stuff. Let's see how we do. That is still surprisingly good. I would still eat this. We saved on calories without the bacon. We got a little less protein, a few more greens, but I mean, it's still great. Egg and cheese and pizza crust with some onions. So if you have someone that you cook for that maybe doesn't want the bacon, they maybe wanna add some extra cheese, something a little different, this is a good option. But in my personal opinion, the bacon one, still on top. Now let's see if the first one's better if all we do is add a little bit more onion. The true face-off. Let's go. I mean, that onion definitely adds something to it. I think it would be personal preference if you want the onions there or not, but the onions ain't bad. Onions are good. Onions are good. All in all, I gotta say, the OG is probably my favorite just because it's a little simpler. You don't have to have the onions, and I don't think that the onions are doing anything to it. It takes it a step above. I think keeping it simple like this with these 4 ingredients, the cheese, the bacon, the egg, the crust, it's crispy. I mean, this is for me, really, man, the perfect breakfast. So in this entire bacon breakfast pizza, the one right here, the one that I like the most, if you make it exactly how I did it, what you end up with for the whole thing is only 470 calories, 10 grams of fat, 52 grams of protein, 43 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fiber. 52 grams of protein at breakfast, baby. That's what I call keeping it anabolic. I explain in a lot of videos the benefits of eating more protein. It's the most thermogenic of any macronutrient, which means that the amount of calories per gram of protein is the lowest because your body has to work harder to digest it. Fat has almost zero thermic effect, which means the more fatty foods you eat, your body's gonna absorb almost all of those calories, and carbs have a very minuscule thermic effect. So think of it like this: the more protein you're eating, in theory, the fact that your body has to work harder to break it down, you're eating less calories without even really trying. Protein is also more filling, leaves you feeling full for longer, and if you're in a calorie deficit, you're eating below your maintenance calories, your body is more likely to burn the fat on you for fuel as opposed to the muscle, so you don't end up skinny fat, man. There's a lot of reasons to live anabolic. And personally, I think when you eat like this and you follow these recipes, you really can't lose. And the cool thing about recipes like this is how customizable they are. You can tweak a couple things and really spin it towards your preference. Maybe you want to add some turkey sausage. Maybe you'd rather go with egg whites over egg beaters. You want to use whole egg. Use mozzarella cheese. Put some blue cheese crumbles on there. You can really get creative with these, man. It's really all about finding what you like. At the end of the day, yes, these anabolic recipes are excellent, but what I'm trying to teach you guys to do is get in that kitchen, learn the basics, get the idea in your head to make a breakfast pizza. And then once you maybe try this one a couple times, branch out a little bit. Put your own twist on things, man. Make it yours. There's no reason dieting has to be miserable. Making results, building muscle does not have to be miserable, man. We don't got to give up foods we love. I literally enjoy what I do. It's like going to a job you love. They say if you love it, you never work a day in your life. And when it comes to diet, that same principle applies. And if you have that RJF Anabolic cookbook, it has been updated. This recipe is now in there along with every other one of my recipes. You already know, if you're a longtime supporter of the channel and you already have the cookbook, you get it once, you get every future recipe I have for free. It's a little guide, man. Take it to the store with you. You know what ingredients you need. You know what to weigh out. You know the cook times. You know the temperature. You got everything you need right here. I even show you how to figure out what your calorie levels are and where you need to be eating at in order to see results based on your body type. It's all in here, man. I'm telling you, it could change your life. Link in my description. Smash that thumbs up button for me. Comment whatever you want to see me make down below. Comment anything because it helps the algorithm. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I will see each and every one of you at the next video. See you guys. We got some pizza to eat, boy.